Hi guys, my name is Royal and welcome back to The Royalties, a channel where we discuss business, investment, entrepreneurship and all things lifestyle. For today's episode, we are looking at 3 very successful entrepreneurs, some of the advice that they give out to entrepreneurs like me. When I first started out, I researched a lot, I consumed a lot of the content like this, and these are the 3 main ones that is really life-changing for me, really motivate me to do things so much differently. So I hope you enjoy the content like this, and if you do, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, yada yada. I know you know, and welcome back to The Royalties. I really appreciate it, and let's get right into it.
So it's one of the most important messages I have for entrepreneurs is that failure should inspire you to get smarter. And unfortunately, our school system says if you fail, you're stupid. That is not true.
So the first advice from Robert Kiyosaki, the very famous author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, I think it's especially true for the education system that I was in, that is in Singapore. So I speak for myself, is that you are always gearing up for one particular moment. You are studying so hard for 2 years or 4 years for that one exam, and if you fail, you really don't have a chance at sort of proceeding with life because it stops you. For example, if you screw up the O level, can't go to a school that you want, and that system is there for many reasons, and I won't get into that. But you know, we are so used to this system that we are so afraid of failure. I struggle with that mindset a lot, but in entrepreneurship, you fail a lot. And that is why I think it stops so many people from trying to take that risk. Even from my own mother, they say that we don't have the capacity to take that risk. And that is actually the biggest takeaway that I have from the point, is that we actually do. Because why are we running a race or a timeline that is sort of set by the society? I think that really changed my life and my thinking about entrepreneurship, and that we shouldn't be bounded by certain norms just because they are there and just because they are normal, and then we have to sort of follow it. So I run my own pace now. I feel so much more at ease. I don't take in all this additional stress from other people. Yes, you might have commitments to your family, and it's really good to sort of stick to your commitments and be responsible, but we are really not in a rush, right? We shouldn't be there to, like, for example, we need to have a family by 28 or 30. If you don't have a house, you're a failure. No, just because you're chasing your own dream, timeline can be a little bit more flexible, and that is at least what I took away from this point. And that is the first point. It's about mindset, it's about failure, about learning from a mistake, and I think more importantly, not be constrained by any sort of societal norms that give us so much more unnecessary stress.
If you have a great idea, prepare for 10 years. You're lucky if you win in 1 year. But most people will not have this opportunity. Don't say, I want to win next month. I will succeed next year. Impossible. Forget about it. If you think, I will win this in 3 years, prepare for 5 years. My first round money I gathered from 18 founders, $50,000 US. We thought this $50,000 can last for 10 months. We even count every cent we spent, but only last less than 4 months. We're almost bankrupt. When you know what will you give up, then you will be able to get something.
So the second point is from Jack Ma, saying that you have to make sacrifices for your dream. And I think everybody thinks that they know that. Is that, you know,
I don't have time to spend with my girlfriend, with my partner, with my family, because I gotta go hustle and make the money.
But I think the point that I really take away from this is that he say, if you expect your idea to take off in 3 years, you know, expect 5. I think that really means so much to me, because there are a lot of uncertainty in entrepreneurship, and if you are looking for like success, you know, fast success or instant gratification, that is for entrepreneurs, I think, almost an impossible task to do so. And like you said, if you succeed in 1 year, that is great for you, but that is not going to happen to many people. And I don't see the message as a way to give myself a much larger timeline, or I tell my partners or family that, hey, you know, don't expect me to succeed in the next 10 years. Of course, we do try very, very hard every single day to try to make it happen. And if it takes time, then it is what it is, right? Like they said, for a business to really take off, for people, for you to get other people's attention, that really takes time. And that works the same for the YouTube video that I'm actually doing for my brand new channel as well. It's because I want to try something, and I know that it takes time, but it doesn't mean that I undermine my effort or give myself the leeway. I work very hard, try to get what I want, and I think that message, that know that you will have to make sacrifices, maybe in terms of the time element or in terms of other aspects of life, I think is really great for anyone. Even if you are not doing your own business, even if you are working for a company, that promotion that might not be coming as fast as you think they should be, it's really okay to take time, but make sure that we are putting effort in the right direction at the correct pace, and then I think and I hope the results will then come.
One of the reasons I know that we're living through the greatest era of entrepreneurship is because I get hundreds and thousands of DMs and messages, and I have meetings with entrepreneurs every day, and I am fascinated with their ability to spend the majority of our time together complaining or painting a picture of other people within their organization being at fault for their lack of success. Let me give you my best tidbit before I leave. 100% of the problems with your company is 100% your fault.
So the point here is by Gary Vaynerchuk, one of the personality that I fell in love with for the past couple of years. He speaks about talking the truth, being real, providing value to the society. I think that really changes how I do my own business in so many different ways. So I think the point here that he's trying to make is that, own up to your mistakes. And if you are the boss of a business, that is what everybody's gonna look up to and sort of finger point when something happens. I think it really makes me reflect about the way I do my own business. And then now that I actually own a business, culture that we sort of really enforce in my business, in our business, is that we really shouldn't be finger pointing, because at the end of the day, that really doesn't solve anything. And it changed my life, right, this sentence. Because once we do not have that finger pointing sort of culture, at least between me and my partners, things are so much more smoother. And if someone commits a mistake, they own up to it, and we sort of moved on how we can sort of rectify, and we put in extra steps of how then we can collectively avoid those mistakes. And if you don't point fingers, relationships are going to be so much better, cultures are going to be so much more healthier, people are going to like you more, and that is something that I'm constantly working, constantly reminding myself, and it's a great advice. I think that it applies to almost everyone. So there you have it. These are the 3 main factors or points that I really try to stick to and have been such a game changer for my own life and business. I hope today's video has provided some value to you as well. And if you do like content like this, please remember to subscribe to my channel, because looking at the number of subscribers grow motivates me so much more to continue putting out content like this for you and for anyone who wants to hear it. So once again, thank you so much. My name is Royal and welcome back to the Royalties. I will see you the next time. Goodbye.